They're crazy, man.
Now what's the measure of the median?
15.
15. Because 6 plus 24 is 30, and half of 30 is 15. Let's play some more. Suppose I gave you this.
Well,
15
Five,
plus
two,
x.
10 times 2 is 20.
15 plus x
5.
equals.
Okay, very good. Awesome. Now, let's talk about that. If we know the two sides and we're looking for the median, the process we do is we add and then we divide by 2, right? If we only know one base, we're going to multiply the median times 2 and then subtract the other base from it. So you're undoing the process. Not only is it going in reverse, but you're doing the opposite of division and the opposite of addition.
Wait, that's if you only know one of the bases? It's basically 15
If you only know one base.
plus x divided by 2 equals 10. Oh,
Because look,
but you know the median.
the median was half of something, right?
I thought you meant you just know one number.
No, I mean.
So is it not the same thing as the triangle where it's the top one would be like half the.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Let
the
woman
top
talk.
of the triangle is half.
Nope.
It's not the same thing.
No. Okay, now listen. This is half of 20. So that means that 15 and something had to add up to 20. So 15 and 5. All right, now suppose these are the measures I gave you. Okay, because I know y'all can do it easy if I give you the two bases. But I just want to make sure you can do it if I don't give you the two bases. Suppose I said that this is
83.
Shut up.
2x. 50 is 10. I think that's for other people to learn.
because 25 was half of 50. So the sum of these two things had to add up to 50. So what was missing was 10. Okay? So understand how to go in both directions. But that's the relationship between those three things. Now, you were saying, okay, somebody said, is there something other than isosceles trapezoids? Yes. This is a picture of a trapezoid. Okay? What makes it a trapezoid? It's got exactly one pair of parallel sides. The other two sides are called the legs. Are these angles equal to each other?
No.
No. They are only equal to each other in isosceles trapezoids. Are these two angles still supplements?
Yes.
Yes.
So are the other two.
Because these are still parallel lines cut by transversal.
Is there a way to like put it on the thing, like the congruent symbol for?
No. Okay? Now, the median of this thing, is it still parallel to both sides?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it still half the sum of both sides? Yes. Every trapezoid. That's how you find the median. Okay, now you were saying, but if it's not isosceles, it's not going to be parallel. Yes, it is, because watch.
Oh my god.
That's a funny looking trapezoid.
Whoa.
But is it a trapezoid?
Yes.
Yes, it's not
Yes.
isosceles. It's a fungus.
Triangle.
This is still a trapezoid. Here's your first base. Here's your second base. Okay, let's find the midpoint of this thing. That little arrow goes in the midpoint. Okay, so here's my midpoint. Now let's find the midpoint of this. Okay, here's my midpoint. When I join those midpoints, it's still parallel to both sides.
Stupid
It's trapezoids.
Okay? Is this isosceles?
No.
No. Okay, but watch this. Because all three lines are parallel, this angle is equal to this angle.
Oh my god. No.
These two angles are supplements, and this angle equals this angle.
It's the corresponding angle.
Exactly. And the same thing on the other side.
Is this the same thing as the triangle thingy where that one is half that one?
No.
that one?
We also know this. Since these are the midpoints of the legs, this equals this.
Yep.
And this equals this.
Oh.
And we know that if
Okay.
this has a measure of 2 and this has a measure of 12,
22.
then this is 22.
Wait.
And one of the other side is everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
If there was another one on the bottom, would it be 32?
There's another.
If there was another one, if we kept going, then you would use this as the base and this, because the
It would be-
median is halfway
It would
between.
be 32.
those two things.
Because if there's a pattern, 2, 12, 22, 32.
Well, 22 is half of 44,
Well, 12 is 10 minus
so yeah,
22.
32. It would be 32.
So they're
You just add
yeah,
10.
they're
You're always adding something, so.
Okay?
Not 10.
All right.
Yes, 10.
Or dividing them.
Let's apply.
Well,
Turn to page 192.
Knowledge and application. Two most important components of all serious Bible study. What?
Page 192.
Page 192. Oh, I like this.
If you don't,
I
if
like
you do
that.
like it, I probably won't.
That's a triangle.
That's. It's 50.
Dude, look at the book, man.
Ah,
Which number is this?
1. Oh. This is the very first question.
Well, I didn't know she was going in order.
Oh, you can make that triangle. Right.
We're having pep rally again today.
no, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, watch this.
Wait, what's the
Today's Thursday.
Sally, you join the game? You gotta come to the game.
Shh.
Okay.
Okay. In triangle ABC, if I told you that E was a midpoint, F was a midpoint, and D was a midpoint, what do we know about EF?
It is parallel and half the size of AC.
Very good. It is parallel to and half the size of AC. What do we know about DE?
It is parallel to half the size of BC.
Excellent. What about DF
Same
Like
thing for
parallel and half the size of AB.
of AB? Okay, very good. Now, why can we say that BEDC is a trapezoid?
BEDC?
Because of the two parallel lines.
Because it's got one pair of parallel sides.
I feel like my
And two
brain's
legs.
working.
Okay? And it has 2 legs. It's got 4 sides, and one pair is parallel to each other.
Question,
That's what's
Joni.
confusing.
It's not. Okay, this is about a triangle. Say the vertex of point B went straight down and it bisected angle B and it was perpendicular. That would mean that you had an isosceles, correct? Deb?
Right.
Wow, I just figured that out. Could have used that like 2 tests ago.
Okay. That was something we learned
Yeah.
2 tests ago.
And
All right. There are 2 more trapezoids in this figure. I've already named BEDC. Can someone, by raising your hand, name another trapezoid? Scott.
EACF.
Very good. EACF is another trapezoid. Patrick.
Wait, which
Would a parallelogram technically be a trapezoid?
one? ADFB.
Trapezoid is parallelogram. Trapezoid is parallelogram. No, I mean not a parallelogram, but quadrilateral.
Okay. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel sides. So it can never be a trapezoid. A trapezoid has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So it can never be a parallelogram. Okay? 2 completely
There's
different
another
things.
one.
There's another one.
Yes, AEFD.
That's a parallelogram.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, AEFB?
AEFD.
ABS.
Said that's not a shape.
Because these are parallel
Then
And
what about
these.